So almost ready to get underway. And on the mound for Philadelphia in this one, Taijuan Walker. And Singy, we were talking earlier about how he's doing a great job navigating through tough spots.
I've just been so impressed with when it seems like there's more pressure, he's more calm and settles in. He's done an incredible job with runners in scoring position. Most guys, they get a little tight, they start to aim the baseball, but for some reason, he gets looser, the ball comes out of his hand with more life, and he's able to wiggle off the hook of tough situations and get his team back in the dugout.
Bryce Turang leading things off and takes a strike. Base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
Next for the Brewers, Jackson Chourio. Good defender. He's been inconsistent offensively. And it's through for a hit. Lead runner holds up. They're at first and second with nobody out.
Oh, a swing like that can help you come out of the struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
And now it'll be Christian Yelich, the MVP in 2018, the runner-up in 2019. And that is out of play. And that one fouled off. Turang, the lead runner at second. Chourio at first with no outs. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
And the righty deals. That one is absolutely belted. Way back there into the corner, but foul. The 0-2. And down on strikes he goes. And that is a big first out. And now it's William Contreras. Line drive caught.
Batting fifth, right fielder.
Let's take a look at the Brewers lineup. A guy who's been huge for them over the last month plus, Bryce Turang.
And Boog, we're talking about a guy who has great wheels and then puts them to good use. He's the team leader in stolen bases and runs scored, man. Using his speed to just get into scoring position and then just flying home when the guys behind him put the ball in play. I absolutely love watching him do it because he causes havoc on the base paths.
And there's a foul ball. First and second, 2 down. Swing and a ball lifted left field. Kepler has a beat on it, and he makes the catch. And that'll do it. Brewers strand a couple, and now it's the Phillies' turn. No score. Major League Baseball is on the show. Back at Citizens Bank Park. Our starter in this one, Quinn Priester. And Singy, it's unique these days, but he's more of a pitch to contact type of guy.
Yeah, Boogie, he doesn't rely too heavily on the strikeout. He knows he needs to miss barrels, get some soft contact, let the defense do work behind him. And I think a guy like that can keep a good tempo, don't give hitters time to adjust or think. They can move through a ball game, and you look up, they're in line for a quality start. We'll see what he's got in this one.
Popped up to the left, into foul ground. And puts the squeeze on that one. And there's one away.
Batting second.
And time now for the Phillies lineup.
Turner.
They do a lot of things well in this offense, Singy. They control the strike zone. They make pitchers work hard for outs. And as a result, one of the better OBP teams in the league.
Well, what I love about it is it's an organizational philosophy. Whether you go to instructional league, whether you go to spring training, you see these guys even during batting practice when it doesn't matter. They're practicing that type of approach, Boog. And when you have that filtering through the organization, even when you call up a player, he steps right in and continues with the pattern that they have established at this level, which ultimately leads to a lot of success.
In the air, left field. Collins pulls that one down, and there's 2 down.
Hey, man, 4 pitches, 2 outs. That is an excellent pace.
Designated
Kyle
hitter.
Schwarber comes up to hit here.
Schwarber.
He's not going to get cheated up there.
No, he's not. He's looking to do damage with every swing he takes.
Missed inside with the curve. You know, you translate on base percentage, it's basically this. Teams that have a high on base percentage, they don't make outs at a very high rate. As my buddy Joe Sheehan says, OBP is life.
Oh. 3-0.
Two out, space is empty. That's ball 4. Tried another sinker, but couldn't find his zone.
I don't think he really wanted to pitch to him right there anyhow.
Batting fourth. First baseman.
And now it's Alec Bohm.
Bohm.
And foul ball. Bohm goes 6 feet 5 inches, 220 pounds, a former first-round pick back in 2018. Here comes the 0-1.
Ball.
Now
That's
one
a ball.
missed.
Looks like he thinks
Going
that
one.
should have been a strike at the top of the zone, but doesn't seem to be too upset. That's just a case where I think he's trying to get a better feel for the umpire's strike zone and what he's going to be calling. That's just a part of pitching.
2 outs. And that one fouled off. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Schwarber leads off first with 2 down to the inning. That's to third, and that chance handled. They get the force. Inning over. We played 1 here in Philadelphia, and there is no score at Citizens Bank Park. Back here, Citizens Bank Park, all set for the start of the inning. And it's Rhys Hoskins up to the dish.
Let's go, Phillies.
Walker back to work. Outside low, ball 1.
1 ball, no strike.
Outside corner, there's a strike. Matthew Ross umpiring behind home plate for us in this one. He's got a reputation for having a bit of a wide strike zone, Chris.
Yeah, no doubt, Boog. He rewards pitchers when they're working the edges and sometimes a little bit beyond that. So for the hitters, just have to really be aware. Don't miss your pitch when you get it early in the count.
And a base hit right there. And a good start to the inning.
He was
Batting
all
seventh,
over
left
that
fielder,
one. That pretty much
Isaac
split the
Collins.
zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Now it's the switch hitting outfielder, Isaac Collins. And there's a strike on the outside corner. Next offering is fouled back.
Sit him down.
In the dirt, but kept close. One-two now. And a swing and a miss. Beat him with a fastball.
Oh, nothing too fancy on the strikeout pitch right there.
Batting
Just a
eighth,
low
third
90s
baseman,
fastball, and I'm not sure he was trying to
Durden.
challenge him, but that's pretty much what happened. Very hittable location, but he found a way to just get it by him.
Now the third baseman. Yeah, that's fouled off. No score here in the second. And that's in there at the knees.
That split is a pretty nasty pitch. Explodes out of the hand, looks like a fastball, and the bottom just falls out of it.
Battling here as he fouls it away. Ground ball, could be two. Off balance speed, there's one. And that's all they'll get.
Batting ninth, shortstop.
Tough play right there. Didn't really have enough time to set his feet and make a strong, accurate throw. Had to rush it, but he got it off, and he got it there in time to get that out at second base.
So digging in, Joseph Ortiz. And first offering is fouled off.
This might be a steal situation, but that's not your average catcher behind the dish. You have to be careful here.
Moves to first, and he's back in safely. Two gone, but the go-ahead run is at first. Here at the top of the second. Line drive, and it stays fair. Lead runner touches second, headed for third. Coming home. He will score.
Comes
Now
through with the
batting, second
RBI. He
baseman,
really shot
Bryce
that one down the
Terang.
right field line and somehow found a way to keep it from slicing foul. One thing that was great about the approach, his head was down all the way through the pitch, and that's how you do it.
Back to the top of the Milwaukee order. This is Bryce Terang. And a foul ball. Next offering is fouled back. Runner at second, two down. Sosa whips it to first. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. Brewers pick up a run on this RBI double. It's an early 1-0 lead. Back after this on the show. Back here in Philadelphia, ready to go for the last half of the inning. And here's the veteran outfielder, Nick Castellanos. And that drops in for a strike.
No
Well,
ball.
we
One
call
strike.
that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
Smash down the left field line. Base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single. Safe at second with a leadoff double.
Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that. Runner in scoring position, no outs.
Kepler, the next to hit. One away.
Batting 7th, catcher JT Realmuto.
JT Realmuto steps in. This is a guy who is very highly regarded defensively. Fun to watch him control stuff behind the plate. Good game caller, good at framing, but it's that big arm that really stands out.
Yeah, and because he's got the big arm, he pays attention to the running game and is sure to manage it.
Pitch is in there, and that is strike one.
When you have a catcher that can throw like that, a pitcher doesn't have to worry as much about the slide step. He can keep his mechanics intact and have a better opportunity of getting that hitter out with a swing and miss.
One out and a runner at second. Comebacker to the mound. On to first, and Realmuto is out.
Batting 8th, center fielder Brandon Marsh.
Brandon Marsh steps to the plate.
This lineup's going to have to find a way to make him work a little harder out there on the mound. I mean, he is just mowing them down. He's settling in. You got to make him uncomfortable. Maybe step out of the box, call timeout, do whatever it takes.
And that misses. 1-0.
Tried to backdoor him with that slider right there, but just missed off the plate. Good pitch, though.
Man on second, 2 down. Into the outfield, base hit. Castellanos on his way to the plate. Throw is offline, and he scores. It's 1-1.
Picks himself up at RBI. Wasn't able to elevate that one, but he sure hit it hard enough to get through the infield. There's not a whole lot of time for the defenders to react and try to make a play when it's ripped like that.
And here is Sosa to the plate. That clips the corner.
Ball game is still tied. They can get out of this inning with a tie game.
Marsh, the runner at first with 2 gone. Fouled off left side. There's a swing and a drive. Fair ball. Headed for the plate. The relay throw. It's offline. The run comes in. It's 2-1.
Man, he just absolutely turned on that one. Ripped it down the line. Nice job of staying in his mechanics.
So the batting order turns over. This is Bryson Stott. Popped out and fouled ground first time through. And there's a ball. Man at second. That one finds the zone. And 1-1. That's a bullet, but it goes foul. Runner at second, 2 down. Bottom half of inning number 2. Smash to the left side. Fires over to Hoskins. Inning over, and it could have been worse. 2 runs, 3 hits, no errors, and 1 left. We played 2 full. It's the Phillies 2 and the Brewers 1. And we're back. New inning getting started. And now the center fielder, Jackson Chourio. We talk about guys with good speed, and definitely he has it. But pushing the offense aside for just a second, Chris, it's the defensive side that I think the speed factors in the most. Out to short. A dive. Nice stop. Not in time. He's safe.
This is great work by the shortstop. He makes the throw across the diamond after the dive and just wasn't able to get it there in time. But I love how much he put into that play. And on the other side, he was really giving it his all down the line as well. Nice play on both ends.
Here comes Christian Yelich. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. Fouled off. He was late.
Well, he gets to balls that get by most people at that position. Just really impressive because there's certain times the ball comes off the bat, automatically that team that hit it thinks that they've got a base hit or they may have extra bases, and he just takes it away.
Base hit center field. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. It's hard to hit a baseball much better than that, and even a lot of professional hitters aren't able to reach an exit velo of 114 miles per hour. I'll tell you what, that's a very impressive swing of the bat.
First and second, no outs. And now the catcher comes up to hit. William Contreras. And that one just misses. A ball and no strikes. That one hit to right. Castellanos makes the grab. Runner tags at second. And the throw's offline. Safe at third.
Good read there at second base to move up to third. Now it's a lot easier to get that run in with one away.
Sal Freeland will hit next.
Right fielder, Sal
I know we're still
Freeland.
early in the stages of this game, but this at bat has the potential of being a difference maker. You've got to stay calm in the box. Always tough to turn two on a speedster like this. It's even harder with him coming out of the left-handed batter's box. You really need something to hit hard on the ground that they can handle to turn two quickly.
2 on, 1 out. Just missed.
He's looking for a ground ball to get a double play and out of this jam.
That misses the zone, and that's ball 2.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
Runners at the corners, 1 away. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. And fouled off. And that's downstairs and outside.
So here we go. Base runner at first. Could be running on the pitch. He's got good enough speed to steal the bag to get in scoring position, even if it's a swing and miss at the plate.
Ground ball left side, could be 2. He's in safely at second. A run comes in on the play.
Now batting, first baseman, Rhys Hoskins.
First and second, 1 out. And here is Hoskins. 1 for 1 with a single so far.
It's early, but these at-bats can impact a game just as much as they do later. Here's a chance to set the tone early for your team.
Hard hit to third. There's 1, and that's 2.
Poetry in motion there as the second baseman turns the double play. Nice throw to first, and that's the way to end the inning.
Back here in Philadelphia, here's the shortstop at the plate, Trey Turner.
Trey Turner.
And he bunts, but that's a foul ball.
Hey, partner, back in 2023, Turner homered off the same pitcher twice in the same inning. Only a few players have ever done it, and his were against his former team, the Washington Nationals.
And that's down, a base hit. Just kind of sliced that one into center.
Hitting is really easy for some guys. One thing that I can see already, his bat stays in the zone on plane for an extended period of time. And guys like that, they have a high contact rate and they have more barrels because of that bat being on plane. And even when you don't get it great, it's still hit hard enough to dunk something in like that in front of the center fielder.
Schwarber at the plate for the second time as he takes ball one. Next offering is in for a strike. Tied up here in the early going. Pitch is in the dirt and a count 2-1.
Three ball. One
Squirts away a little bit and an excellent job keeping it right there. That's in there, and that is strike two.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Base knock and now a free pass. This has the makings of a big inning if they can get a couple more quality at bats.
And here comes Alec Bohm. He's 0 for 1. That clips the zone. 0-1.
Big at bat right here with an opportunity to do damage. But on the flip side, ground ball, double play, strikeout, that could get the inning back under control on the mound.
And Turner's back in. First and second here, no outs. That one the other way. Base hit into the outfield. They won't test it here. Bases loaded, no outs.
Oh, just a nice job coming through in a pretty high leverage spot right there. Put a pretty good jolt into that one. Great swing, nice balance and weight transfer, and he got it to drop in out there in the deep part of the field.
Nick Castellanos at the plate now. Golden opportunity right here. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
Pressure's on right here. 2-0 count, bases loaded. You don't want to fall to a 3-ball count and then walk in or on. He's got to challenge the hitter right here.
Fought off foul.
You need a strikeout and you need a ball perhaps on the ground for a double play or get yourself a pop-up something, but you've got to make some pitches. But if he can battle and get through this, he can earn some points.
And that is out of play. Bases loaded, nobody out here in the last half of the third. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
No, that slider down and away. It's just kind of a slow death. With 2 strikes, you're looking to protect, and halfway to the plate, you know you've committed, and you know you're going to have no chance of touching it. Tell you what, sometimes you just have to tip your cap.
Now batting Max Kepler. He's 0 for 1. Close, but called a ball. And that is ball 1. Bases loaded, 1 away. And he takes one right on the black, and the count is 1-1. On the ground, a short could be 2. Over to Terang, 1. Not in time at first. It's a fielder's choice.
I promise you, there are guys that get a little bit faster when they can smell an RBI. That was a possible inning-ending double play. Great hustle, and he gets rewarded with the RBI because of it.
Here's JT Realmuto. Grounded out his first time. And a curve drops in for a strike. Schwarber, the runner at third. Kepler on at first with 2 down. Check swing, called strike. In the air, right field. Frelick has a beat on it. And the inning is over. 2 men left stranded, but they do push across 1. On to inning number 4. It's the Phillies 3 and the Brewers 2. And welcome back to the ballpark. Digging in, it's the speedy outfielder Isaac Collins. Collins, in his rookie season, 27 years old, and he was a 9th-round draft pick back in 2019. Strike 2. And downstairs. And that skips into dirt. On the ground to third. Throws to first. And 1 gone in the 4th as they get the leadoff man.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Here's the third baseman. 0 for 1. He hit into a fielder's choice his first time. Foul ball there. Swing and a miss. Curveball in the dirt. Gets the out. 2 down after the strikeout.
Well, take a look at the 3-pitch sequence here. Pretty simple in terms of putting them away at the plate. Once you're ahead 0-2 as a pitcher, you can really expand the zone and see how aggressive that hitter is going to be trying to protect and battle. And right there, clearly he was in swing mode, but all you can do is hope to foul that off.
Now it's the shortstop, Joseph Ortiz. Foul ball. And ball 1. Here's a rip to short, but he's there for the 3rd out. 3 up, 3 down for Milwaukee. They trail it 3-2. Bottom 4 and digging in for Philadelphia, Brandon Marsh.
Center fielder, Brandon Marsh.
As he turns on the rubber, and with that good live arm delivers. That's down and in. A slider missed.
You know, these Phils doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. And here's a stat for you, Boog. They're making contact with more than 85% of the pitches that they're swinging at. It's pretty special stuff. Not so good if you're out there on the mound.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
On the ground to third, and he can't come up with it. Still able to fire over, and it's in time. It wasn't the smoothest play you'll see today, but they still get the out.
Edmundo Sosa.
Edmundo Sosa now at the plate. Doubled his first time. One down, base is empty. On the ground to short. Fires over to Hoskins. And a couple of quick outs.
Now batting.
Good arm side run and sink on that pitch right there. Got inside on him and got him to bounce into that out.
Back to the top of the lineup. Bryson Stott stands in for the Phillies. 0 for 2 in this one.
This is important. If he can go 1, 2, 3 here, will be a very positive sign for him and for his team.
That's hard hit on the line. Chourio makes the grab on the run. Phillies down in order, and it remains a 3-2 ball game. Back here, Citizens Bank Park. Top 5, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton. And leading it off, Bryce Terang. Walker back to work. And that one just missed off the outside edge.
Well, these Brewers, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. We've already seen 8 line drives from them, and it's always a good sign when the ball is jumping off your bat. And that's what this offense has been doing so far today.
Milwaukee, center fielder Jackson Chourio.
Next for Milwaukee, Jackson Chourio. He's 2 for 2. Fly ball down the line. Castellanos on his horse. Can't get there. This one lands foul. Next offering is fouled back. The 0-2. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Next one in the dirt. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Shallow right field. The throw into second. The tag out.
Got to love the hustle and the attitude there to try to stretch that single into a double, but unfortunately thrown out at second base. He was so close to being in scoring position.
Now it's Christian Yelich. 1 for 2. And this is inside. Strike 1. 2 down, nobody on. And we're at the top of the 5th.
Ball 2. 2-1.
Swing and a miss as he was out front.
Man, that's just a nasty splitter. Bottom falls out of it. You don't see a lot of guys throw that these days, but I tell you what, he's got a good one.
Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. So he gets on base and keeps it going.
Now batting, catcher William Contreras.
William Contreras up now for the Brewers.
Runner.
Yelich goes. There's a ball. Real Muto throws not in time. It's a stolen base.
Well, that steal right there is wanting to take advantage of having a really good hitter at the plate. Now they've got a much better shot at bringing home a 2-out RBI.
Inside, 2-1.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit is probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
That misses, and the count is 3-1.
Good pitchers make pitches in big situations, and right here with a middle-of-the-order hitter up, runner in scoring position, he's got to find a way to throw a quality strike.
Line drive, and this might be trouble. Around third. He scores, and the Brewers even it up.
Well, there you go. The RBI machine. Another clutch run scoring at bat.
Yeah, he's been so good in these situations. Call it clutch if you want, but his resume speaks for itself. Sal Frelick up now for the Brewers. Yeah, that's fouled off. Two outs. That just misses, and a count 1-2. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Ranger Suarez, the left-hander, up and throwing. Sanchez getting loose as well. High chopper to third. Sosa slings it across. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand. Brewers pick up a run on this RBI double. We're tied now at 3 apiece. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Back here in Philadelphia. Now here is Trey Turner.
Shortstop, Trey Turner.
Shortened a bunt and missed it. 0-1.
Well, these Phillies doing a good job of simply getting the bat on the ball in this game, and the numbers back that up. One thing that really stands out to me is how they've only struck out one time. That's good discipline right there, and on top of it, they're producing more than a hit per inning.
Now batting, designated hitter,
And Kyle Schwarber will come up.
All those numbers mean this offense is really making the defense work by just putting the ball into play. Anything can happen at that point.
Swings and blasts one deep to left center. That's back. That's long gone. He muscles that one out the opposite way. Home run number 20 on the year. Just like that, they move in front. It's 4-3. He only needed one swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at bat, Boone. Aggressive, and it paid off. Anytime you have a pitch down the middle of the plate, the percentages go up for the hitter to do damage, even if it's a pretty good sinker like that one. Nice piece of hitting there at the plate.
One down. So digging in now for Philadelphia, Alec Bohm. That one missed. Bohm, the 3rd overall pick in the 2018 draft out of Wichita State. Next offering is downstairs. Movement in the bullpen. DL Hall up and loosening in the pen. Number 39 getting cranked up as well. One out, bases empty, and a run in. Last half of inning number 5. Tapped out in front of the plate. Slings to first, and now 2 gone.
Now batting, right fielder, Nick Castellanos.
Here's Nicholas Castellanos. That one fouled off. He swings and fouls one off. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. The Phillies get one by way of the long ball. It's now a 4-3 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. We're back, and they make a change to start the 6th. The new pitcher, Ranger Suarez.
For the Phillies.
And this is an important part of this game. Tight score and still a lot of outs to get. So they're looking for a big outing out of him right here to get some critical outs.
Leading off for Milwaukee.
One-run
First
game.
baseman,
Rhys Hoskins up now for the Brewers. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Stirring in the Phillies bullpen, Tanner Banks up and throwing. Hernandez warming up as well. Hoskins pushes it foul. Line drive to short and caught.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
And now Isaac Collins. Rolled softly, but that goes foul. One down, base is empty. And that one fouled off. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. One out, base is empty. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. And that one upstairs. Breaking ball misses down and away. That one missing inside.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
9th pitch of the at-bat due next. Fights it off. He'll see another. That one to first. Boom. And he takes it himself for the out.
Now batting, third baseman, Caleb Durbin.
Now the third baseman. It's interesting he plays kind of a power spot defensively, but runs pretty well. So when you're looking at that position, you're not expecting someone that has maybe above average speed, but he does.
And I think that skill set really upgrades the position, because when you have that kind of speed, it makes the whole team that much better.
Swing and a ground ball, and that's just foul. What about him playing another position on defense, one that would require a little more range?
Absolutely, and I think if push came to shove where they had to make a move during a game,
and it's a 1-2-3 inning. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. 6, 7, 8 due in the bottom of the 6th. It's the Phillies 4 and the Brewers 3.
Now pitching for
Back
Milwaukee.
now for the bottom of the 6th,
Number
and there's a new
37.
pitcher on the mound. DL Hall.
Bringing in the lefty with a left-handed hitter coming up to hit. Classic bullpen move right here, so we'll see how it works out.
Max Kepler at the plate.
Leading off for the Phillies, left fielder Max Kepler.
Top of the zone, and it's called a strike. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Just overmatched on that fastball right there, and it wasn't like he was set up for it by something off speed earlier in the at-bat. Just came right after him with 3 straight, and he had no answer for it.
Real Muto in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball. Activity in the bullpen for the Brewers. Rob Zastryzny appears to be getting loose. Base is empty, 1 away here in the bottom of the 6th. Fly ball center field. Chourio. They got it for out number 2.
Now batting the center fielder.
2 outs, base is
Brandon
empty.
Marsh.
And now for the Phillies, Brandon Marsh. Swing and a foul out of play. That's down and in. Ripped to short. Throws across the diamond. And that is that. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. But they hold on to a 4-3 lead.
Now pitching.
Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound. Tanner Banks.
And he's been really shutting down hitters from the right side of the plate this year. Not a lot of hard contact. Not a lot of hits, period.
Well, 1-run game, and the batter will be the shortstop, Joseph Ortiz. And that one fouled off. Looking to get the tying run on base. Swings through that one for strike 2.
They just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
Next pitch misses, and the count's even at 2.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
Got him looking. Went back to the slider, and it was a good idea. A big first out here in the 7th via the punch out.
Yeah, it just does so much to change the outlook of an important inning like this. When you got the leadoff hitter, so critical in setting the table when you got a tight game like this. So a strikeout really puts them on their heels.
Now it's the second baseman, Bryce Terang. And the first pitch misses for ball one. Banks in his third season, 33 years old, and they went out and made a trade for him last season. That's through there for a strike.
Trying to keep good speed off the bases.
Trying to hold a one-run lead here in the top half of inning number 7. That one misses. Ball 3. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right center field. 2 down. So up next, Jackson Chourio, 3 for 3 with 3 singles.
Let's go, Tanner.
And the first pitch is drilled in the air out to center. Marsh settles under it and makes the catch. And that is that. No runs, no hits, no errors. 7th inning stretch time. It's the Phillies 4 and the Brewers 3. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Number 39.
Pretty tight game, so they're
Now
looking for quality pitches out of him right here.
Number
Got to do his best to keep
39.
the score right where it is.
Edmundo Sosa
Leading off
stands in for the Phillies.
Third baseman, Edmundo Sosa.
Late on that fastball.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
And that one is inside ball 1.
Two and one.
And a foul ball. And delivers outside. Swing and a ground ball, and that one gets through into center field. So a runner aboard to start the inning. Bryson Stott stands in for the Phillies. Back up the middle and a base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. He clearly didn't catch that one on the big part of the bat. Just kind of muscled it out there. And you know, on the mound, it can be pretty frustrating for a pitcher, but you just kind of have to expect those to drop in there sometimes.
Here's Trey Turner, 1 for 3. And that's in for a strike. It's 0-1. The shortstop takes the ball. That one not close. Now 2 balls and a strike.
It's a big opportunity right here, but I love the way he's slowing the game down. He's shrinking his zone, making sure he gets the pitch that he wants to hit.
On the ground, 2 ball. Over to second for 1. Over to first, safe.
Well, an aggressive slide at second base, but it was legal. I like it because you're trying to break up the double play, and it looked like the slide impacted the throw a little bit. Nice job by the base runner.
Here comes Schwartz to the plate. It was a homer for him back in the 5th. Just a solo shot, but an important swing in this game.
Yeah, and it was a beautiful swing as well. Everything just came together timing-wise, and he blasted it out of here. In the infield at the corners, don't be surprised to see them come home first and prevent that run from scoring.
Hammers that one, curling down the line and foul.
Oh, it's a really good pass of the ball right there. Just a little bit too quick. He's got to find a way, just let it travel a hair more.
That one finds the zone, and it's 1-2.
He's been able to go inside as well as outside, effectively working both sides of the plate in this at bat.
2-2.
In the dirt, blocked. In there safely. Turner into scoring position on the wild pitch, and there goes the double play possibility. Next offering is down low. Gets a piece and stays alive. And they're all loaded up.
Oh, this is their chance to break it open. If they don't end up winning this ball game, they're going to look back at this opportunity right here and have some regret.
So bases loaded with one away. And now the first baseman, Alec Bohm.
Boog, this has been a good one. A really good game to this point, and huge opportunity with the bases loaded.
Right through there for a strike.
Tough situation right here. So important as a pitcher to get ahead in the count as he did right there.
Next offering in there for a strike. And the count is 0-2. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again.
He needs to throw that breaking ball with just a little more conviction to get the swing and miss.
Sosa at third, Turner at second, Schwarber at first, one gone. That one's upstairs, ball one.
In this situation, he's trying to get you to pop something up or jam you. That's a really good take, knowing you got an opportunity to drive in a run here.
That misses the zone, and the count now even up. That's out to center field. Chourio has this one sized up, brings it in. Runner tags from third. A big run scores on the sac fly, and they lead by 2.
Well, he'll take the sac fly on the mound right there. Bases loaded. I mean, this is a high leverage situation, and if you can limit the other team, you're doing pretty good work. See if he can get this next out.
Nick Castellanos getting ready to hit. First offering, and it just misses.
Really close pitch down around the knees there, and you could see him asking where it missed. Probably doesn't agree, but it appears he's ready to move on to the next pitch.
2 on, 2 outs. Swinging a foul straight back. In the dirt.
1-2.
Two outs. Upstairs. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And that'll keep more runs from coming in. Inning over. 2 men left stranded, but they do push across one. We look ahead to inning number 8. It's the Phillies 5 and the Brewers 3. Back at Citizens Bank Park, ready to begin the 8th, and now it's Christian Yelich. Banks back to work. Fastball for a strike. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Jordan Romano, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. Hernandez also getting ready. Ball one there.
One strike.
Outside low, and it's 2-1.
Last couple of pitches breaking balls away. I think he's going to have to come firm inside to be able to open up that location if he wants to go back there later in this count.
And that's down and away.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Three-two. Downstairs, and that's ball 4.
Now
and that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
Well, a breaking ball in that 3-2 count kind of tells you that that's the pitch he has the most confidence in right now. Just couldn't find the strike zone.
Yelich goes. Pitch in for a strike. Throw there. Safe. The tying run at the plate. That's inside. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Drops into the glove. Runner tags at second. Tag out at third. And that's a double play.
Man, you have to be sure if you're tagging from second base that you're going to move up to third with no problem. And I know he wasn't out by very much, and it took a great throw to get him, but you're already in scoring position, so it's just a foolish decision to try and push it there.
And the Phillies manager making his way towards the mound now as he will make a move. Tanner Banks done for the day. 2-run ball game as he heads for the dugout, and we'll be back with a new pitcher.
Now pitching.
Carlos Hernandez comes on now.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect the tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
So digging in, Sal Frelick. Fastball for a strike, and it's 0-1. Right through there for a strike.
Quickly into an 0-2 count. Both pitches were down in the zone. I think you set your sights a little bit higher because you'll have a tendency to chase if you look down in that area.
2 down, nobody on. Lined into right. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And that is that. So no runs in the inning despite the leadoff walk, and that does it. Home half of inning number 8 straight ahead. It's the Phillies 5 and the Brewers 3.
Now pitching for
So
Milwaukee.
the Brewers bring on a new pitcher from the pen, Rob Zastryzny.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with the lefty hitter coming up. I think it's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing teams did that to me.
Stepping in, Max
For
Kepler.
the Phillies, left fielder, Max Kepler.
A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1. He's a bullpen arm that keeps the ball in the ballpark, but obviously out of the bullpen, you're looking to limit home runs.
Yeah, and that's why he's such a high leverage arm. Just doesn't matter for him. He looks at attacking the zone and attacking hitters regardless of the situation.
stays alive. Pitch misses.
Outside.
1-2 to count. That's a ball. Tried to attack with a sweeper. And it remains 2-2. And a foul ball. He stays alive.
Hanging in there pretty good against the lefty.
Count full.
Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. Three-two on the way. That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
When you go that deep into it at bat, the hitter usually comes out
Now
on top.
batting, catcher, JT.
Man at first, nobody out.
Realmuto.
JT Realmuto stands in for the Phillies. 0 for 3 in this one. That's off the inside corner. Ball one. Movement in Milwaukee's bullpen. Abner Uribe appears to be getting ready. And I'm sure he's feeling some nerves. This would be his major league debut. Swinging a foul back. That's out of play. The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. And a foul ball. Inside, just missed.
These first two hitters really making him work out there. Already 14 pitches this inning.
Kepler gets his lead at first. Nobody out. Line drive. That's a hit. The throw to third, and now runners at the corners. Nobody out.
Now batting, the center fielder, Brandon Marsh.
Brandon Marsh digs in now.
That's the ball.
This one in the dirt. No movement on the base. It's ball one. Lefty out of the stretch. Runners at first and third. And there's a ball.
2 balls, 1 strike.
No outs. Runners at first and third. And there's a foul ball. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. So he needed a strikeout there, and he got it. And now we'll see how they play it defensively.
Yeah, now they can move the middle infielders back a little bit, get into double play depth, and look for a ground ball and roll it up, get a big double play, get out of this inning. I tell you what, that was a big strikeout in a spot where they really needed one.
And digging in for Philadelphia, Edmundo Sosa. That pitch gets the inside corner. 0-1. First and third, one down. Strike three, and that's 2 in a row. And, Chris, that's a way to neutralize his speed by keeping him off base.
And the defense breathes a sigh of relief because he puts pressure on everyone if he can put the ball in play. But that's how you do it. Keep him off balance, get him out of there, and deal with the next guy.
And here's the Phillies leadoff man, Bryson Stott.
Taken high in the draft, he's had that top prospect label over him since he put on a professional uniform. But at some point, that starts to go away, and you've got to produce at the big league level.
Misses the zone for a ball. That was the sweeper.
Well, this is a critical spot for both the pitcher and the hitter. You can learn a lot about a guy by how he handles these pressure situations.
Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. And that's a foul ball.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Swing and a miss. That's the sweeper.
Gonna really need to hang in there with that front side against this left-handed breaking ball.
Up the middle. Takes it to the base for the force out, and the inning is over. Phillies leave a couple, and it remains 5-3.
Now pitching.
We're back, and on the mound is the closer, Jordan Romano.
And he's had a struggle so far this year, as you can see the inflated ERA. Looking to bring that down a little bit right here.
Hoskins.
Ripped on the ground to second. Tosses to first, and the leadoff man retired here in the ninth.
Left fielder.
That's a huge defensive play in the late stages of the game. It might not be the most challenging we've seen today, but it needed to be made. That's helping your team.
And first offering is fouled off. And that's outside. The Brewers trailing by 2 here at the top of the ninth. Headed towards the corner. Kepler on the move towards foul ground. Tracks it down for the out. And there's 2 away.
Man, Boog, I love watching an outfielder take on the wall to make that play. And it's a lot easier to watch from up here because that can be painful in the end. You know the wall's coming up on you quickly, so you have to maintain concentration and able to make that catch and hold on to it after contact.
Number 21, the next to hit, takes outside. And a swing and a miss there.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Base knock right field. Joey gets on base and keeps it going.
Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
Now a chance for Joseph Ortiz. That catches the outside corner. And now it's even 1-1.
Just amazing to me how many closers and back-end relievers just throw absolute gas these days. I never would have had a chance.
Hit to second, and this should do it. On to first, ball game.
A win on the last day of the month. You close it out with the W, but you want to carry that momentum into the next game.
A 5-3 final score in this one. The Phillies hang on to win it. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long.